What's going on, everybody? So today I'm gonna talk about something that's very important, maybe kind of touchy for a lot of you guys. Um, but COVID has been getting around a lot lately, and it crossed paths with myself as well. And you know that I've been running for a little over 2 months now. And I'm gonna give it to you from a beginner runner's perspective. So I want to say it was last Thursday. I had a weird feeling in my throat. It wasn't like a sore throat. It wasn't itchy. I don't know. It was just kind of weird. But that was the first symptom for me. And you guys know I've been running every day pretty consistently. So I noticed that my soreness started to pick up, if that makes sense. You know, I would run and maybe after a day or two, the soreness would go away. I would use the massage rollers and the soreness would go away. But this time, it's like the soreness wouldn't go away. And the soreness turned into like knots, in the places where obviously I had soreness. And that was kind of like the second sign that something was wrong. So then I think it was Friday night. I slept and I started to get chills. But before that, I could remember running on that Friday, and I just didn't have any energy. I don't know. It just like mentally, I would try to push myself, but it's like my body just wouldn't respond. You know, there's that saying that goes mind over matter, but when you have COVID as a runner, it's like you can have all the mental toughness in the world, but it's like you can't fight what you feel. And so I came back from that last run outdoors, and I was in my office, and I got cold. And I'm not one that really likes hot showers, so I got in the shower to see if things would change. And the next thing you know, I'm turning the dial all the way over to turn the water basically as hot as it can go. And it's like nothing was working. I still was cold. And as I stated before, the evening would come, the sun would go down, and then the chills would start to hit me. And that's when I knew I had a problem. So I did test for COVID, and obviously I did contract COVID. And so over the next few days, I pretty much slept. And I slept maybe 4 days straight. And then after the fourth day, I started to kind of come around. But what I did notice that I wanted to keep my run streak alive. So I ran in place for about 30 seconds to a minute, depending on the energy level that I had during the days of me having COVID, because I didn't want to start my streak over as I had to do again. So if you guys don't know, I ran 30 days straight, and I wanted to keep that run streak alive, but I was moving. I was moving a house and a farm, and I didn't want to overdo it, so I had took a few days off. Now I think I'm on day 30 something again. And whether you count it or not, for me, I'm going to count it again. I ran in place in the house to kind of keep that streak alive. So I'm still doing pretty good. I'm actually going to run indoors today because it's freezing cold outside. I'm past the stage where I would, push COVID on to anyone else. But I'm going to stay masked up. And that's pretty much my story with COVID as far as a runner's perspective goes. Now, comparing my symptoms to those in my family that contracted it as well, I would say that it's helped me out from a respiratory perspective, because we know COVID does have its respiratory implications. It can hit the lungs. But for me, I didn't have any issues respiratory wise, and I feel like that's because I am a runner. So again, some of my other family members that did uh, contract COVID had respiratory issues. They were feeling pain in their lungs and in their chest. I didn't get that. Again, thank God that I am a runner, and I was able to see the positive in being a runner having COVID. So again, that's my perspective from being a runner, contracting the COVID virus. And if you guys have any more questions about my experience with it, I'm not gonna lie, it was rough. The night chills, the body aches, the dizziness, the headaches. The worst part of it, I would say, was mental, because I'm a person that's very active, and for me to just lay down all day long, even though I needed it, I needed the rest, it was rough. Not being able to do the things that you normally would do, not being able to, be around your family, be around your wife as much as you want to, be around your kids and playing with them. Like, you had to quarantine away from those that you love. And I think mentally was the roughest part of it. Yes, physically it was rough, but I think mentally was the roughest part for me. Again, that's enough rambling. That's my COVID story. Hopefully it'll help you guys out. Rest as much as you can. Get as many fluids as you can. Mask up. Quarantine away from those if you have it, or if there's somebody that you know that have it that you love. Just be as strong as you can, and the time will pass up. Again, that's what I got for you guys. I'm out. Enough rambling. Peace out.